What's up, fellow fans of Clash Royale? That's right, it's Galadon versus Supercell, the epic confrontation you've been waiting for forever. Finally, I get a chance to take down Supercell, the level 10 Clash Royale player, against the level 1 Galadon YouTube, spelled backwards. So, yeah, it looks like Supercell's pretty angry at me here. They dropped the Rage Taunt, and Supercell dropping a boulder to come after my Sparky. So I've got the old trash can on wheels, remembering that Supercell themselves designed this card. I figure they probably know how to counter it. Sure enough, doesn't work out very well. And right here in the beginning, I'm kind of feeling like I might have a tough time with Supercell. But Sparky survives and takes down the tower 45 seconds in, and Supercell is raging. Galadon has taken a tower easily. Somehow, after putting together that trash can on wheels, they forgot how to counter it. So, Supercell is down 1-0 with 2 minutes remaining. And it's time for Galadon to go to work on the left tower. So, in comes the Executioner. Check out the Bandito right here, doing a good job. Keeps the Executioner out of range of the tower, and is going to get the Executioner out of the way. In comes the Goblin Gang. They are made quick work of by the Princess and Sparky. And check out the combo. Princess, Sparky, Electro Wizard moving in on that tower. And just in time as the units close in, we're going to go ahead and drop an Inferno Dragon here. Ideally, I would love to get the Graveyard going right here. Sparky annihilates the boulder, and check this out. The Inferno Dragon has the aggro of the tower. That allows Sparky to help finish it off, and the two of those guys do a great job of putting me ahead 2-0 over Supercell. But you know what? We've got to go for that 3-crown win. Nothing would be better than to take Supercell down with the 3-crown. So the Tornado keeps the Hog Rider away from my left tower. Looking pretty good right here. And at this point, I'm kind of like, I don't mind losing a tower if it means I can finish this with a 3-crown. And then in come the Elite Barbs, and he's got an Inferno Dragon on the opposite side. We drop a Graveyard. That's going to be too late to grab those Elite Barbarians. And sure enough, we are going to eventually lose the right tower, just about lose the left tower, but now it's time for our counter push to push against the King's Tower and try to grab the 3-crown. In comes the Bandit on the left-hand side. She is going to finish off that Wizard easily. Now we've got the Goblin Gang. Going to go ahead and drop the Skeletons to try to support everybody else. That works out well as the Elite Barbs go down in the middle of it. Hog Rider is going to try to tie it up, and right there, he can't get the job done. We can't quite get the 3-crown, but he comes within 79 hit points, she, Supercell, of tying it up. And the level 1 Galadon takes down the level 10 Supercell. So I finally beat Supercell at their own game, and then this happens. Now, I'm not sure how this is possible because there's only one Supercell. There should only be one account named Supercell, right? So I'm not sure how this is possible. I'm really not. You guys got to help me out in the comments. How can there be two Supercells? It makes no sense to me. But then I realized maybe that first account wasn't a real Supercell, but this one most definitely is because it's not in a clan. And of course, Supercell would not want to be in a clan because Supercell would not want to be exposed to have those other clan members watching. So now we know we're facing the one, the true, the only Supercell in a Clash Royale challenge battle this time, you guys. And the Hog Rider and the Ice Golem doing a good job of getting in there, trying to control Supercell's Giant. The Giant goes down. The Hog is going to get a few good shots off on that tower. And the Executioner and the Skeletons move in. And here it goes. Another tower down against Supercell. The Graveyard goes down. That's not going to work out too well. It is eventually going to stop the Executioner. But once again, this battle has barely gotten underway, and we're already ahead a full tower right here, defending the left side with the newly buffed bats. Really liking the 5 bats spawning. I think it makes a huge difference, and it definitely makes the bats more usable. Right here, the Hog Rider riding on the back of the Ice Golem onto the tower one more time, and check out my Executioner trying to come in from behind the Inferno Dragon to help out a little bit. he does at least get some damage in, so we can hopefully take out the Inferno Dragon and the Ice Wizard right here. The Skeleton Army perfectly right here dropped so that it stops the Ice Wizard and the Inferno Dragon from ever targeting our tower. And now in the final 60 seconds, starting to look good. The challenge is just about done. We've got the Executioner moving down the right side. Not sure why I did that, but now that the Giant comes down there, I figure maybe it's okay. On the left-hand side, it's another Hog Rider riding the back of an Ice Golem. He is going to get to that tower, and once again, we are going to take a 2-0 lead over Supercell. This time, the real Supercell, definitely not somebody pretending to be Supercell by naming their account that. That would never happen. And the final seconds are counting down. Making that big push, we've got a Graveyard on the left-hand side. But check out on the right, in come the Skeletons, in comes the Executioner, Hog Rider in on the left. Maybe this is the one and final chance we have to 3-crown Supercell. And in the final seconds, the Hog Rider, the Lightning Spell, get the job done. And we beat Supercell this time. The real Supercell, definitely not a fake Supercell right there for sure. With no clan, we know that's the real Supercell. 3 crowns to 0. So yes, having some fun playing against Supercell named players. But this right here was one of my shining moments as a level 1. I finally beat a level 11 player, and he's got a Lava Hound deck. Now, of course, you guys, I realize, like everybody says, you're only going to beat the players that don't know what they're doing, that are 10 levels above you. And that's obvious, but it's still kind of rewarding to get the job done. And so, again, I do plan on taking your guys' advice, and what I want to do is start another level 1 that's completely free to play. No legendary cards, and see how far I can push that. Also, if you guys have done that, let me know. I'm curious to see how far people can get without ever spending a penny on a level 1 account. Obviously, here I filled up several legendary slots by buying super magical chests, and I think at this point I've spent somewhere between $200 and $400 on this account to get it where it is today. I haven't felt like spending more gems to unlock the Lumberjack, but the Lumberjack and the Ice Wizard are 2 legendaries that I don't have on this account yet, that a lot of the other clanmates in FA level 1 are using with a lot of success. But like I said, I've gotten to about 2,700 trophies with the exact deck that I'm using right here, and our top player, Ku Hao Yit, has gotten over 3,200 trophies with this exact same deck. So I figure it's not the deck that's stopping me, it's the skill. So yes, I've got a little bit of skill as the level 1 against these high-level players that are lacking it. And it is a lot of fun. It's definitely rejuvenated my joy for playing Clash Royale right now, to do something different after having just gone through the grind of trophies and resetting every single season, a lot like Clash of Clans. At a certain point, it's just not quite as fun. Again, I am hoping that we will see a huge update to Clash Royale in the coming months that will either completely overhaul the tournament system or do something to the challenge system and clans, or maybe expand on 2v2. I'm not sure, but I am hoping for something, and of course more new cards. The lack of new cards for a while, and of course this meta that we've seen up until the last update did kind of take the fun out of the game a little bit for some players. I wasn't having quite as much fun, except for, again, on my level 1 account. And here we go, final 20 seconds, just have to hold off on that left tower, and it's working out really well. The synergy of these legendary cards has been absolutely fantastic, and it may not seem like a big deal to you, but it was finally the first time I ever beat a level 11 player. Super happy to get the job done, threw up the good game, and picked up the win. Now, I am still looking for the first level 1 player that has legitimately beat a level 12 or even level 13. Let me know if you guys see that. I would love to get that in a future video. In the meantime, thank you as always for sticking around all the way to the end. Thank you for watching me on Mixer, for subscribing, for hitting like on the video, for leaving a comment, for loving your family, being a good human being. Have a fantastic day, and of course, I hope to see you all back here again tomorrow for more Full Attacks.
Galadon, I did all those things. It's true.